back with Full Frontal Fashion's Best of Spring 2007. I'm James Aguiar. About to reveal her second runway selection is Marie Claire's Joanna Coles. I'm on pins and needles.
It's Burberry.
Love it, love it.
Well, probably not that surprising from a British person, but I love the way that Christopher Bailey has just reinvigorated this house. And as someone who grew up with Burberry as a sort of adjective in the house, or actually I should say a noun, have you got your Burberry, because we're going out. And obviously Thomas Burberry was the man who invented gabardines and Macintoshes. I love what Christopher Bailey's done. It's charming, it's light, and there's something quintessentially English about it. And I was thinking how he sort of channeled a certain aristocratic state of mind. It's not Princess Diana, it's strangely more Princess Margaret, who in her time was a bit of a fashion icon.
There you go.
And I think he's done it very successfully.
Well, let's see, because whenever I see a Burberry collection, I always want it. And I think that's sort of the quintessential thing that you want to get out of the show.
Yes, well, it's very wearable. This is a lovely coat. Look at the sleeves on that. Oh, again, and it's a sort of humorous riff on the fact that obviously they're very well known for their coats. Lovely movement in this skirt, just sort of swinging this super metallic sheen, very clean, very pretty, very light. I love this jacket. I tried this jacket on actually just before I came here. We had it in for one of the spring shoots that we're doing. It just feels so nice. It moves beautifully.
Okay, now you just gave me a little bit of news, because you have it in, you obviously want to shoot it. What about that jacket sells on a page? What do you love about it for the magazine?
Well, I love the fact that every woman needs a jacket. I'm always looking at these, trying to think, how do I translate this for our reader? Our fashion team is always saying, is it wearable? Can they, is it within their price point? Is this one of the things that they splurge on in, we have this great feature, splurge in steel. Is this one of the things that we say, it's all about this jacket? And then you can buy 10 other things from Forever 21 that are under $30, but the jacket is the thing that really gets you the attention. And everybody needs a jacket, everybody needs a coat, and I think these are great investments. They're style items, they say something about the way that you are, that you want to be perceived. They're fashion forward, but they're not so in your face that you might feel it, or you might think people are thinking, oh my goodness, she's got that jacket on again.
Right. Well, okay, let's talk then a little bit about where Burberry was, because it did have the plaid moment.
It did have the plaid moment, and obviously everybody knows that. And there was a time in England where everybody had the plaid, and they had sold all these accessories with the plaid on, and it sort of cheapened the brand. Me too, me too. It's a great plaid, but it cheapened the brand. And interestingly, the plaid was brought in the 20s, I think, because Burberry had started, I think, in the sort of mid-1890s. They did the gabardine. Then, of course, they became really well known for having done the trench coats for people, for the RAF or the air commanders in the First World War. And so to reinvent the brand after that, they brought the plaid in. And then, obviously, much more recently, when Rosemarie Bravo went from Saks to reinvent the brand, and then she brought Christopher in 2001, you have this very different, suddenly high fashion moment.
Okay, let's talk about then the ready-to-wear collection, because that's what we're seeing. Yet this is a huge brand that exists on perfume, it exists on accessories, home. Where do you feel like the clothing line fits in the brand?
Well, let's just for a minute talk about the bags. I mean, the bags are hilarious sort of fashiony riffs on, on all these bags, you might not be able to see it here, but when you're sitting on the front row, when you go for the reset, you can see the detail, you can see the plaid. So it's like you always know that it's Burberry, even though it's not in your face. Now, I have quite a lot of Burberry clothes that from the outside you'd have no idea, but when you open it up, there's a lining, tight, tiny lining with the plaid in.
Well, I think we see a little bit of the plaid on this bag, or maybe a lot of it.
Yes, you can. I think that's one, and it's almost like it's ripped. There's one or two that are sort of ripped, and you see the plaid within the rips. But you asked about where you see the line. This, to me, is quintessentially English style. Slightly downplayed, but confident. And the English do that thing where they say one thing, but they don't necessarily mean it. And they always say about English people, if an English person likes you because they're rude to you. And if they don't like you, they're incredibly polite to you. And I feel like these clothes, there's a sort of slight decoding in them. So in effect, this cardigan looks as if it's just saying, oh, I'm a mousy little cardigan. But actually the way it's shaped, the way it's tailored is actually a look at me cardigan. Exactly. It's just not in your face.
And here we go with the trench. Again, you say it's a key trend of the season. Here it's simplified. We don't have a lot of bells and whistles on this. It's pared down.
Very plain, nice back yoke. You can wear it with a belt. very easy to wear with anything. You can wear it with minis, which as we know is a big trend. You can wear it with pants, you can wear it with skirts, you can wear it with a longer skirt if you want. Incredibly wearable.
This program was originally produced and aired in high definition on Ultra HD, the first HD channel featuring beauty, design, fashion, and cuisine. Ultra HD is one of 15 Bloom HD networks available nationally on satellite through the Dish Network.